Hey guys, welcome to It's Not That Serious with Kat and Esther.
Yes.
So last time we were on, we were talking about
Christmas.
Christmas and Christmas trivias and all of that. So what did you end up doing for Christmas?
We didn't do too much. We got off work that Christmas Eve half a day early. So then
Hmm.
my kids and I ended up driving to San Diego, but that was kind of crazy because of the rain.
Yeah.
I was expecting some rain but not raining the entire time I was driving.
Hmm. Yeah, that
So
was pretty bad weather. I mean, I'm glad. How long did it take you?
still 5 hours, but
Oh,
it was
okay.
like
Not bad then.
there's always a lot of people in the mountains that are either scared to drive on the mountains, period, but let
Mhm.
alone when it's raining, they're even worse. So it's like, okay, get your ass to the right and get out of the way for the people
Yeah.
that do know how to drive in the rain.
Yeah. Yeah, I could
So,
totally picture how that went. That's annoying.
yeah.
Um, but that's good though. You guys made it. No issues.
Yeah, my oldest daughter, her and I had plans to go to church, and so she hit me up, and was letting me know that her power was out. And it wasn't
Hmm.
gonna come back on till, like, 9 p.m., so then I told her, I said, "Oh, we're almost to grandma and grandpa's, I'll go ahead and just pick you up." And
Yeah.
then from there, I picked her up and dropped off the kids and her dog to my parents' house, and then her and I went to church,
Hmm.
and, that was kind of interesting. So,
Sorry, so does she normally go to church?
she goes to church every
Okay.
Sunday. We used to all go to church, like, every Sunday and do
Mhm,
Bible studies, and,
mhm.
we were really into it, and, it was just crazy because that was my first time back in church in 9 years, just about over 9 years.
Wow.
Mhm. And, it was just kind of like I was pretty apprehensive going in, and I was telling my
Mhm,
daughter, I go, "I think it's kind of a sign," obviously, I hit her up and was like, "Hey, I saw that there's gonna be Christmas Eve service, like, you wanna go together?" And she's like, "I was gonna go anyways and invite you." So I was
mhm.
like, "Oh, perfect." So her and I went, and, like I said, it was my first time back in 9 years, and the funny thing is I just a lot of memories started coming into my head, and I was like, "Okay, I was really into church for 9 years."
Mhm.
And then in 2016, long story short, I was in my 2nd trimester of being pregnant, and I had a miscarriage. But
Mm.
the crazy thing is it was on Easter Sunday of 2016, and I went to that same church that I went to on Christmas
Oh,
Eve.
wow.
Yeah, and while we were doing just singing and doing the worshiping and all that, my water broke in the middle of
Oh
church.
my gosh.
So we ended up
Mhm,
leaving, and that was like my last time going to church for 9.
mhm,
Like I said, I was saved and I was going to church for 9
mhm.
years, stopped going for 9 years. Last time in church was in the resurrection of Jesus Christ. My first time back is 9 years later
Yeah.
on Christmas with Jesus Christ's birth. I was
Mhm.
like, is this like kind of all symbolic?
All yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I believe in
Wow.
signs like that, and, but yeah, so it was nice, like, I we went to that was my first time being in church for, like, 9 years. I was glad I went, but I was apprehensive going in at first,
Mhm.
but I'm super glad I did go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then my daughter and I ended up going after church. We ended up, I convinced her to come spend the night at my parents' house. So that was sweet, like, I was able to have all 3 of my kids on Christmas Eve, even though I have a almost 30-year-old. That
Mhm.
was really
No, that's
nice.
so nice. Yeah, that you got to have it all together with the 3 of
Yeah.
them.
So
That's
then
super
her and
special.
we got a bottle of wine and some snacks, and we were attempting to watch a movie, but we ended up just talking, like, the entire time.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I think we
You
stayed up
know?
till, like, almost 1 o'clock or after 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, I
yeah.
was telling actually Victor and even the kids how your relationship is,
Mhm.
and just, like, how easy it is for the both of you, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's how close you are, and I just love it. That's so
Yeah.
special. How fun.
Yeah. So
Did they
then, yeah,
it too?
say again?
Did they all love that too? That they all got to go
Yeah.
with you together?
I mean, I think it was more so me than the kids.
Mm,
Kaya, like when we got home from church, Kaya was already in bed. TJ was in
okay.
the guest room playing video games, but it was
Mhm,
just like, I don't get to spend as much time with her as I do the other two. So,
mhm.
even that
Yeah,
little bit of quality time. Yeah. And
yeah,
then we just woke up in the morning, ate breakfast, opened presents, and then my two youngest and I just hit the road again.
yeah. Oh gosh, so
So,
exhausting. It's
yeah.
so tiring. I don't know how you do it, especially
But
because it's not like you're taking turns driving.
yeah. Well, actually, this trip we did because
Oh, really?
I was exhausted. So I drove maybe the first hour and 15 minutes, and then just getting us through the mountains and then the California mountains. And then I was just like, I think we were like the last hour and a little bit over an hour to get to Yuma. So
Mhm.
I had told Kaya, I was like, "You need to drive. Like, I just can't do this anymore." So I took a nap from there to Yuma, and then from
Yeah.
Yuma, I drove the rest of the way. But I was
Oh, okay.
exhausted.
Mhm.
But yeah,
God.
it was kind of funny because so going to the us driving home, one of the things that the pastor at the church was saying, my mantra lately has just been like not so much as fuck people, but it's just like, you know what? Like, I'm tired of like focusing on the wrong relationships.
Mhm.
And so, like the past maybe like 6 to 4 months, I've cut people out of my life
Yeah.
just because I'm like, the energy's not the same and this, that, and the other. And the pastor was like, he's like, today's service is about forgiveness and just forgiving
Mhm.
people and letting them
Yeah,
back into your lives, and I was just
yeah.
like, "Well, that
This is
wasn't
the
gonna
right
be m."
mass for you, though.
I
Like,
was like, "Wait, I was trying to cut people off, not bring
yeah.
them back into my life," and then sure
Mhm.
enough, driving home, 2 of the people that like, maybe the 4 to 5 people that I've cut off
Uh-huh.
hit me up at the same time, and I was like just around,
Yeah, it's
during
just
that
like
same
yeah,
drive.
one thing after the next. Yeah,
And
that's
I'm like,
nice.
"Wait, I haven't heard from these people in a minute." So I'm like, "Are these the people I'm supposed to be forgiving?" Ugh.
Couldn't have been easier.
I know.
Oh, wow, that is a sign. All
Yeah,
those
so I'm
things.
like,
Wow.
is it all of them? Is it one of them? Is it
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah. But how was yours?
Um, it was good. It was good. We were planning on going to Vegas Christmas Eve right after work. But
Mhm.
because of the weather, which we're driving through, like, the mountains, we decided not to go that day, and so we woke up early Saturday and went, but the kids got to enjoy, like, 1 extra day or Saturday, why did I say Saturday?
I was like, "Wait, so you didn't go
Thursday.
on Christmas?" Okay.
Thursday, we went on Thursday.
Yeah.
Um, and so the kids had, like, the 1 extra day. I think I told you last time that we let them open gifts earlier because we're not gonna be
Yeah.
around. So, they just, like, kind of wanna, like, enjoy their gifts before we leave out of town. So they had that extra day, and it was good because on Christmas Day, there were no cars on the road.
Nice.
It was so clear all the way through. It was so easy. And so we got there still, like, at 10:30 in the morning, and we
Oh,
left, like,
nice.
when we woke up, we just, like, woke up, got ready, and then took off, like, around 6:30, so 4 hours.
Yeah.
Um So that was nice, and then the next day, I mean, we just planned on chilling there. We didn't really plan on doing
Yeah.
anything, just to spend the time with my brother and his daughter. But we went up to the mountains because it was snowing. So it was
Oh,
like, "Oh, that's
cute.
so perfect. It's only like an hour and about an hour to get there."
Yeah.
And so we did that. We, like, bought all this gear to go into I was like, "Oh, wow, good thing the stores are still open," you know? But, yeah, we
Right.
bought all the gear, and then we went to just play in the snow, and that was so much fun. I'll have to show you some pictures, but the kids, like, sled down the hill and all of that, but,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that was
sweet.
fun. They had so much fun, we were gonna go the next day, so that would've been on Friday, we were gonna go on Saturday, but, it was too crowded, so they don't even let you
Oh,
go back they don't even let you, like, head into the, area. They
wow.
just turn you away, yeah. So, but that was still fun, and then we did, like, some fishing out at the lake there. It was just, like, for fun. The kids or Winston loves fishing, and so does my brother, so we did that, and then just kinda ate and hung out.
Yeah.
We didn't really do much. I mean,
But
we
it
just
was
did, like,
that still
sleeping.
sounds really nice.
Yeah, yeah, it was so much fun. It was kind of funny because it's, like, so wintry, right? Like,
Yeah.
go play in the snow and all of that. Yeah, it was nice. I had a good time, and then when we got home, we left there so early too that, I love to have, like, the rest of the day at home
Mm.
before coming back to work, on a Monday.
Yeah.
Um, but I did get to see one of our coworkers I told you, and
Oh,
that
yeah.
was nice. Like, I just love, like, and it was just, like, 15, 20 minutes, but that
Yeah.
was super nice. I liked that. That was, like, one of the
Yeah.
highlights actually of my trip.
That's cute.
'Cause
That's
he
really
was so
nice.
welcoming, and he has such a lovely home. It was so cool. Like, what a good little 15-minute, 20-minute experience
Yeah.
we
Was
had,
it just you or your entire family?
No, it's we went to go eat. So when we got back from I can't even remember what we were doing that Saturday, but when we got back, my brother and his niece were, like, kind of already, like, "We just wanna stay home," and then Victor, the kids, and I wanted to go out to eat. So we're like, "Oh, we're gonna go have our own little dinner ourselves."
Yeah.
And then afterwards is when we headed over to his house. And,
Oh.
yeah, so it was like all of us, and they loved it because they were like, "Wow," when they walked into his cute little home. And, he has dogs, so the kids were like,
Mhm.
kind of like intimidated at first because they're so excited, the dogs were.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they got to play with the dogs and they love pets, so they were all into that. And then I got to meet our coworker's partner, which I wanted to, you know,
Mhm.
because I just love to see, like, they're like who the other half is, I guess,
Yeah.
or what they're like. So that
Yeah.
was super cool. And then just like just like their whole vibe in their
Mhm.
home. It was so unexpected in like such a good way.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds so sweet.
Yeah. So I was like, I mean, initially when we were having dinner, actually, it's funny because we were talking about what's the highlight of your trip because we are leaving on Sunday, like the next morning. So we started talking. We do that all the time at dinner. So we're like, what's the highlight of your trip? And of course, we're all like, oh, the going to the mountains was like the best thing ever because we're in Vegas and we just weren't planning on it. So it was nice and
Yeah.
spontaneous. And then, when we were on the way home, they were like, "Did you" Emma, I think it was, that asked, "Did you change your mind about what your favorite thing was because we did more stuff?" And I was thinking back and I'm like, "Oh, wait, the only thing we did was go to his house, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, I mean, what was really cool was going over there and seeing like the way they just set up their home, and
Yeah.
how freaking welcoming and sweet the both of them were, and just, like, meeting my family the first time, I'm meeting his partner the first time, it just kinda, like, felt special. And
Yeah.
so I was telling them that, and they're like, "Me too."
Oh,
Cute.
that's sweet.
I was like, "Oh my gosh." Yeah, they were like, because they got, like, to meet the dogs, and play with them.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cute." They did that,
I
and he
think
had,
it's
like, these
just one
cute
of
little
those
gifts
things,
too.
it's nice to, like you said, it's these are people that we work with, so we know everything about them when it comes
Mhm.
to work.
Mhm.
But it's like, "Oh, okay, a
Yeah.
little glimpse into their
Yeah.
real life."
Yeah, and it's so cute, I love it. Yeah,
Yeah,
and he was so sweet too,
that
he
sounds
messaged me when I got home, and he was just like, "Oh, hope you guys had a great time, it was so lovely, like, meeting your family," and yeah, it was just super cool. And then
yeah.
we go back to work and we're just like, "Hey," like,
Yeah.
you know,
Ugh, I don't
that
wanna be
that
here
special
either.
yeah, like, exactly, let's just get through the damn week, like,
Yeah,
just straight to that, yeah. But
that's
that's all
funny.
we did, it was cool, um I had a good time, and then I'm like, "Oh, wow, this is, like, the last week of the year already."
I know. It always
Yeah.
goes super fast, like, on Christmas Day and then all the way till
Mhm.
whenever, it just time goes so fast.
I know,
But
and
at the
so,
same
like
time, so slow because I feel
mhm,
like, yeah, you and I had a nice 4-day weekend, and I come back to work and I'm like, "Oh my god, I can't
Yeah.
wait for the next
It's
day off."
dragging.
Like,
Yeah.
"Bitch, you've been at work for an hour.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like, why are you
For real.
complaining already?" I don't know.
Yeah. No, I hear that. You know what? Oh my gosh. So what I wanted to tell you was that when we were in Vegas, we were eating at a Chinese restaurant in Chinatown. I can't remember if it was Christmas Day. I'm thinking it was because there's not much opened,
Yeah.
but Chinatown's like always like any Asian
Like,
restaurant is open.
any restaurant, yeah,
Yeah.
any
And
Asian
and
restaurant.
especially in Vegas, right? Restaurant in general is like just that's when they're opened. Um and so we decided to go to this Chinese restaurant that we've gone to like at least a handful of times, but we're just like, well, we don't know what to eat. Let's just get a variety of food, like family, whatever, and share, right? And so we go there, and you know that the parking lot sucks in Chinatown, no matter what parking lot you're in. And
Mhm.
so this place, the parking is like like very short parking rows. And of course, tiny little spaces, so you're just crammed up the shit. And so we go inside and I'm like, damn, this is the only thing I hate is the parking. And like the service is, your typical Asian, like real Asian authentic restaurant, right?
Yeah.
And so we're ordering, and a couple of the kids are picky. And so I order like like all our things that we're gonna share, all the dishes we're gonna share. And then I ask Emma, I'm like, Emma, do you want any of that? Does that any of that sound good to you? Or do you want me to order you something else? Like a side of like noodles or something like or pan fried noodles.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, just order me the pan fried noodles in case the food gets here and I don't want to eat any of it. Like it's like she it looks gross to her, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Because not like your normal food, right? That she would normally eat. Like I don't make all that. And so the server comes in, she takes our order, and then of course she's speaking broken English. It's just so difficult to even communicate.
Yeah.
And she's aggressive and fast because it's Chinese restaurant, you know? And so I'm ordering everything, and then the last thing I ordered was Emma's noodles. Yeah. I'm like, oh, can I get the beef chow fun dry, like, so no sauce on it, and then I'm like and then no vegetables because I don't wanna tell tell 'em to put it
Mhm.
on the side and make it all complicated, so I'm just like, "No vegetables, dry, so just the beef stir fried with noodles," right? She goes, "Oh, no bean sprouts?" I'm like, "No vegetables at all because I know they have bean sprouts, they got this and that, so I'm just like, straight
Yeah.
up, "No vegetables." She seriously, like, rolled her fucking eyes. She knew I was talking. I was like, "Emma, is it fine with just no bean sprouts?" You know what I mean? And this lady was, like, so fucking mad. The kids noticed. Like, the moment the lady left the table, they were like, "That lady was so mad at you for saying all those things." I'm like, "Saying no vegetables? Like,
Right.
how like" and I'm like,
You're
"It's
like, "I
freaking
didn't
Christmas."
insult her." I
And so the kids were like, "I wonder what happened. Like, what did you say?" And to
You're
them,
like, "You
these are
don't eat vegetables? That's what
yeah.
happened." Just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah, no, for reals. But, yeah, I was telling them it's funny because 'cause they're, 8 years old. The girls are 8 years old and the kid's
Yeah.
10. And so I was telling them, like, that's normal for, like, a typical authentic Asian restaurant, unfortunately, especially, like, Chinese
Yeah.
restaurant, right? And then they just thought it was so weird. So we are done with dinner, we leave. Now I'm getting in my car and the kid's like, "Let's go to Yogurtland." So I'm like, "Okay, let's go get dessert, whatever, we'll go to Yogurtland." My brother, I don't even know where they parked their car, but he got out quick and we're meeting him there. So I go out to my car and there's a truck unloading the freaking restaurant, like
Mhm.
supplies or whatever, and he's parked right behind my car.
Oh, shit.
So Victor is so much nicer than I am, and it's raining. By this time, it was like raining, and I'm like, "Dude, we just want to go get the yogurt, hang out, and then go home. It's already late." And I tell Victor, I'm like, "Dude, go ask the guy, like, how long is he gonna take?" Because to me, I was like, I knew he didn't speak English, like I just knew it.
Yeah.
And so and it's like this older man. So then Victor like, no, he's fine. He's like in the middle of unloading. Like, let him just do
Wait,
it, right?
so Victor knows Chinese? Do
No, he didn't, but I feel like because they're aggressive. So I didn't wanna talk to the dude. I already knew right off the bat, he's like he doesn't speak English, he's gonna be yelling at me in some other like, in Chinese or Vietnamese possibly,
You don't speak
and
Chinese anymore?
as English is my second language. So I'm just like Victor and I are going back and forth, and the kids are like, "We wanna go to Yoga Land, like, we're gonna meet them there, like, just tell the guy, daddy, like, just tell the guy." And I'm like, "Dude, go tell him." And then he's like, arguing with me in the car, like, "No," because I feel bad, like, he obviously had nowhere to park, and he's just unloading, like,
Yeah.
doing his job, he
He's
wants
like,
to
"I'm
hurry
just
up and
trying to
get
do
in.
my job in the rain,
Yeah.
ma'am."
Yeah, but then, like, he goes in and disappears because he's unloading in there now in the restaurant for, like, a good I don't know, a long ass time. I'm like, "Oh, fuck," like, my brother and niece are waiting for us, and they're probably wondering, like, "Where the hell are they? It's been, like, 10 minutes already. We're still in the parking lot." I'm like, "If you don't go out there, I'm gonna go out there and say something, so you should just go out there because you don't want me to be rude." And so he's like, "Oh, fuck." So I cracked the window to, like, hear what he's telling this to so the kids wanna hear too. They're like, "Oh, this is interesting," because Victor
Yeah.
is, like, super nice, okay? He's super nice. And he doesn't like to disturb people's day, especially when they're working, He's like, "Let them be,"
Yeah.
right? They're just trying to fucking do their job and go home, you know? And so then he goes to the guy, he sees the guy coming out, and he goes, and he's like, excuse me, how long do you think you're gonna be? Like, I'm trying to get out." And the guy just starts yelling at him in I don't know English or Chinese, I have no idea, but he's yelling at him.
Yeah.
And then he's, like, doing all these gestures, and then so I'm thinking, like, "Dude, Victor needs to say something, but I know he doesn't wanna be rude because this dude's older also and probably doesn't understand what he's saying, or doesn't give a shit." And then I hear Victor going the kids are, like, kinda laughing because he's getting yelled at. And then I hear Victor
Oh
go
my god.
I know. The guy starts pointing to the back of my car, but I'm telling you, there was a half a car space. Like, there's no way I couldn't even do a 30-point turn, like a 50-point turn.
Yeah.
I would have been Austin Powers, you know? And
Yeah.
so I'm like looking out the window. The guy's yelling at him with hand gestures and in Chinese. And Victor's like assuming he knows what he's saying. He's like, I tried.
Oh my god.
He's having this full on, like, argument, and the guy's just like, "Ugh, like, forget you," like, that gesture, like, "Oh, you know what? Forget you." He goes hops in his car, and he moves his car. I'm like, "Dude," Victor was, like, standing there, I'm like, "Okay, let's go," and so Victor gets in the car, he's like, "I can't believe you made me do that." I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" I would've just went out there and been like, "Dude, you're blocking my car, my kids are waiting,
We
back up."
want yogurt.
I know, but then, my whole thing was I felt bad afterwards when I thought about it, and the kids were, like, laughing. "This is what mommy would do. This is what daddy just did," and it's funny because
Poor
was
Victor's
so
just like, "I
mean.
didn't even wanna go outside. I
I
got
know.
yelled at."
He goes, "Next time, let's see what mommy says."
He's like, "Damn kids are laughing at me."
I know, and then he's like, "I didn't wanna use the kids. That was, like, my last resort." Oh my gosh, dude. Why do you have to be so nice? It was hilarious. He's like, "I had no idea that dude was gonna start yelling at me." I was like, "That's exactly why I didn't wanna talk to him."
'Cause you I feel like you set him up.
I said I felt bad
I don't wanna
after.
get yelled at. I don't wanna get yelled at. Imma send my
I
husband
I said and the
because I
kids are
want my
so funny.
yogurt.
Listen, the kids are so funny because they go, "Mommy, when you got out of the car, mommy said, um" this is so bad too, that it's disrespectful for me to talk to that man because he's older and I'm a female. Like like typical Asian old man is gonna think, "Who is this little girl coming to me and telling me what to do?" You know? And the kids were like, "What?" But then they told Victor that, and he was like, "Oh my god." And then the guy moves the car. He was so pissed. I'm like, "Come on, you were blocking me. You were mad at
And
me?"
then you're like, "So what kind of toppings do you want on your yogurt?"
You know, driving off. Okay, kids. Well, that's solved.
Kind of toppings you want?
I know it's so funny too because right when we get to the Yogurtland, I'm like telling the kids
Your
like, "Oh,
brother's, like,
great."
done eating?
Yeah, I'm like, "Oh, great, they were outside, they're, like, standing out there waiting for us, like, for who knows how long before they went outside of their car to wait for us," you know? They didn't even go inside. I felt so bad, and then, of course, like, the first thing the kids do is tell them what happened. "Daddy just got yelled at." Like,
By some old man.
some old Chinese man.
And then in a
Oh my
language
god.
that he doesn't even understand, he's like, "I don't even know what the hell he's saying.
I
He's just
know,
yelling
and
at
he
me."
still felt so he was trying to be all nice too. He's like, "Oh shit, dude, he's yelling at me. He's pissed. He probably thinks I didn't even attempt to like have you reverse out of here or have like me reverse
Yeah.
out of here, like help you get out of the spot or me just do it." He's like, I had to explain to him. I'm like, oh my god. He goes, "What would you have said?" I said, "Dude, I would have gotten out of the car, straight up told the guy, 'You're blocking me, and I have kids in the car waiting.'" And he's like, "Dude, you're fucked up."
This guy's just
I
trying
was
to do his job in the rain at that.
I know, and then, yeah, I think I was just irritated from the whole experience in the restaurant. I was like, "I feel so bad now."
Get
I
your
felt
people.
horrible. I know.
Just kidding.
That's like I couldn't even believe it. I was like, "Wow, that just happened right now." How
Oh my
ridiculous.
god, that's
But
funny.
yeah, couldn't even believe it.
Mm-mm.
I was just like, "Dude."
You're like, "Christmas just ended. I'm not trying to fight senior
I know.
citizens."
I know. It was so funny. Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
god.
I
That's
know, so I'm like,
hilarious.
"Okay, let's get rid of all of that energy and get into this new year." Like, shit.
What are you gonna do for New Year's?
Um, to, like, celebrate getting into the new year, we
Yeah,
usually
I know
just
it's not Chinese New Year.
I know, there's not cards and, red envelopes or cash flying
Yeah,
around,
there's
no.
no cash.
It I know there's no cash and there's no gambling and there's no, yeah. There's no food. No, we're just gonna do probably, like, stay in, like, maybe just do, like, board games, kinda, like, hang out at home, maybe
Cute.
karaoke, and then we'll let the kids, like, we always say we'll stay up for the countdown, but it's literally like, Eastern time. Like, it's New York that we're watching. And then we're like, "We'll do that one just in case we can't stay awake for the one here."
4 hours? So you're doing the countdown at 8 PM,
At 9 at, like yeah, 9 no, at 9 PM. Yeah, we'll do, like,
9
9
PM.
PM.
Oh,
And then yeah, and if we can't stay up till midnight, we're like, "Well, we did see us go
there's
into
a
the new
New
year."
Year's in
Yeah,
in New
somewhere.
York.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what we'll do. What about
That's
you?
funny. Kaya's having some friends over, so I'm gonna help her do a little bit of cooking and preparation for that.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think I'll probably just lock myself in my room. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, I
Like,
don't
binge
wanna
watch
go
something?
out. Yeah, I don't wanna go out because, it's just dangerous out there.
It's not yeah. It
It's
really
like
is. That's an old person talking.
it's dangerous.
That's it.
There's drunk drivers,
Yeah, no,
the
I'm with
the
you.
the hoodlums
Mm.
hoodlums just running around.
No, that's why I stayed home. I'm like, I'm not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, especially, like, no, really, for me, it's the amount of drunk drivers
Yeah,
that it's just like, no.
not even worth
Um,
it.
so I just stay home.
Mhm.
I mean, depending on what my daughter and her friends wanna do, like, if they wanna do karaoke or, board games or something, I might join
Mhm.
in with them, but
Yeah.
yeah,
So do
TJ's
you
gonna
guys
hang
have
out.
a karaoke machine?
No, yeah, I'll go get one tomorrow.
You're like,
It'll be
"Hey,
here
we got
Wednesday.
get"
It'll be here by New Year's
You're like,
Eve.
"I'm ready to buy that whenever."
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool. I
but
actually, got you that little mic that we have. I was like,
or
"She
they're
could put
or
this
if they
anywhere."
don't wanna do it, they're just gonna have to listen to me through my bedroom doors and walls. Just me solo in my room singing karaoke,
There you go. That's hilarious. They're like,
and
"Okay."
I would be so happy still.
I know. In your own little yeah, space.
My little bubble.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. We should also like maybe talk about any resolutions that we have when we're going into do you have any?
I have a couple, I wanna get back into the gym, like how I not even so much the gym, just working out like how I was
Mhm.
before. I kind
Mm.
of feel like I fell off like the last 6 weeks. I think I said on one of the episodes, I went and got that birth control. Girl, I gained like 16 pounds in 2
Oh
months.
my gosh.
I was like,
What?
"This isn't cool."
Yeah.
Okay, it was like 10. No, it was like 15.
Really?
Anyways,
Wow.
mhm.
That's crazy.
So I was like, "I need to get back into the gym." So,
Mhm.
I'll be there with everybody else, with their New Year's resolutions.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Uh,
then, nothing really. I wanna use my Oculus more. I have one of those VR headsets,
oh.
and I don't use it. So I
How
wanna
come?
use
It's
that more.
easy to just kinda like, well, it's is it de does it depend on, like, is there a specific game for it or
There's a bunch.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, yeah, there's a bunch. I mostly play, Beat Saber, which is like a dancing game type of thing.
Mhm. Well, that's
That's
cool.
it. That's all I play.
Oh, that's funny. Wow,
And
that's cool.
TJ has one too, so we play together, but just like
Oh.
other
Wait,
thing, like
like, you could
I wanna
play
read more.
together, like, in the same space too?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
because it's virtual reality, so you can go online
Yeah,
and
you could
meet
be,
other
like, your friend.
people, and yeah,
Yeah.
that might be my 2026 relationship.
Yeah. Hey, that sounds fun.
It's me and my
No
boo.
drama, all fun and play?
Me and my boo in the metaverse.
Oh, there you go. That's cool. You should because that's does it sound like a cheap thing to have and not use,
I know.
you know?
What about you?
Um, I think for mine is definitely to get healthier. Like I think I need to get back to being it's the same thing, for like I think the past couple months, or at least it feels like a couple months, that I've not been in my normal routine and consistent
Yeah.
and working out. So it just like I know what you're talking about. It just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like
Yeah.
healthy. I feel like kind of like, you know, slum it.
Lethargic, sluggish.
Yeah, sluggish and all that. So that's something. And then I also want to, I think, just learn how to take like more spreaded time out of work
Nice.
for work. Yeah, just like make it a thing. You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe just like every time instead of maybe I mean, I would love to just be able to work from home, obviously permanently.
Me too.
Um, yeah, so I can have a normal home life and just be off of work after a long day. But um, I think instead of always trying to do that, I'm going to take the time off and just hang out with them instead, you know?
Yeah.
'Cause we're always, like, doing something. I feel like we rarely stay just, like, sitting at home doing, like, unless and even when we're at home, it's like a movie or, like, whatever crafts activity type thing or building thing or games, that board games that we play together and all of that. But, yeah, other than that, we're always out and about, so I feel like I should just take that time instead of, like, "Oh, hey, guys, I'm off of work now." Now it's still time for, like, get ready for dinner, like, your same routine when you've been out of
Yeah.
kinda sucks, because it's like they're, like, waiting for me to get off work, and then just to jump
Yeah.
into the normal routine, they're like, "What? What happened?" So, yeah, I'm gonna make that more of an important thing for me.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Do
much
they
it.
like to do they like to help you in the kitchen or anything, or
Oh, yeah. They like
that's
to
nice.
pretend like Emma loves to season things
Hmm.
and like be the little assistant like I'm gonna get you this many plates or like I'm gonna go put all the napkins and utensils on the table and like I'll get the table
Yeah.
and Winston loves to wash things. He likes to wash everything. Yeah, I mean
That's
they do
sweet.
want to obviously like learn how to cut things, like vegetables and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but they are like I mean I let them use like a small knife, and try to, like, cut, like, mushroom because it's very still, you know what I mean? And they'll cut that, but I could just tell they're not even comfortable.
Yeah, they just need to build that confidence and keep
Mhm.
doing it, I guess, but
Yeah.
as they get older and mature, then it'll
Yeah.
come more naturally.
Mhm.
That's sweet
Emma's
though.
more, like, comfortable because but I just don't trust her to do
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're like
Yeah,
it's not like you're
she's
gonna be like, "I'm gonna go use the restroom, cut this up."
yeah. No, she'll, like, wanna cut things up because she play with, like, making, like, her food, like clay type molds of food, and
Yeah.
she'll, like, cut that up, with her plastic knife and all of that. So she's like, "I wanna do this in real life," and she's always watching those, like, baking and cooking shows. So
Cute.
she's like, "I wanna do this, like, let me" if it's baking, she wants to do everything of it.
Aw, that's
Yeah,
super
it's so
sweet.
funny. She's like, "Your next birthday, Winston, I'm gonna make you the cake."
Oh,
I know, I was like, "Ooh,
cute.
we'll buy a backup just in case." We'll just get an ice cream cake just in case and have that in the freezer,
Right.
you know? But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my resolution. I think we have some good ones, especially the getting healthy and staying fit part,
Yeah.
so we can feel good.
Yeah, I need to get my energy back up, and I just yeah, that whole gaining weight as fast as I did because of birth control and I'm not even having sex really sucks.
That.
Wait.
Like, "Wait a minute, this ain't right."
Alright.
Uh-uh.
But
Alright, well,
alright,
to
guys.
be continued.
Yes, we will see you guys in 2026.
2026, here we go.